So, for Punisher's Crypt B10, I'm not going to lie to you, this one's really hard. This is probably the only one where I'm still actively looking for one unit to replace, and that is Maggie. Maggie's here. She's doing her absolute best out here. Would not be surprised if you've never seen Maggie before. But I would love to replace Maggie with Jolton. And if I ever get lucky and I get a, what is it, the Fire Totemist, I'd love to put her on the team too. But I don't have those options. I don't have a Jolton. I don't have a Fire Totemist. So Maggie's here to do her absolute best. Maggie just reflects damage back. But she's a dark unit. Everything here is light. So everything should be focusing Maggie. She's literally just here to get smacked around. Everyone and their mom is going to be jumping Maggie. And she eats it up beautifully. And that's all I need her to do. Her second ability hits everyone and applies continuous damage. Beautiful. We'll take more of that. Her first ability is useless. Never gonna see a use out of that. Other than that, you got your Seth, you got your Mellia. We're running dots. We have Sarah coming back, applying her 6 dots. If done right, and she applies all 6 dots to the boss, we can see the boss immediately pop. And it's made for probably my fastest Punisher's Crypt team. But getting lucky enough that everything works out in our favor that way, it's not so simple. Emma's here because Emma is my best healer. She provides a shield when she overhealed. She gets everyone defense up. She's here just to try and make the team survive. She also has a strip to try and remove the boss's speed, as well as apply glancing hit, just so we survive a little bit longer. At the end, it all comes down to RNG. How resistant is the boss? How much continuous damage can we actually place? You know, how many times are we going to proc attack bar reduction and he's gonna immediately start going off. But yeah, as you see, boom, Emma immediately full heals the whole team every time she does that. So big problem with Emma, that's a 4-turn cooldown. I do have her running violent, but trying to get her to proc that over and over consistently when the team needs it, not so easy. But that's the power of the 6-shooter. The boss just immediately vanishes. 6 stacks of continuous damage, plus Seth's passive. It deletes everything. Getting there, usually never a problem. It all comes down to the boss, because the boss just has so much AoE. He will focus Maggie, but his AoE eventually is going to do more than Emma's shield can keep us alive for. And that's the only way this is going to lose. We have to do enough continuous damage before he has enough time to AoE us to death. See, Maggie's there, soaking it up. And the AoE just starts coming in. There's the big shield. We're not going to get another one of those off. I highly doubt it. If we get another one of those off, chances are the team's already dead. Pop, and he disappears. The 6-shooter from Sarah, it's slept on. That's a minute 30 team. Given, like I said, it is not fully consistent. This team, I've done 10 runs of it a few times. I think I need Jolton to make it more consistent. And the Fire Totemist would also help. Replacing Maggie, because Maggie right now is just a really tanky dark unit and she doesn't really provide anything else. If I get a Jolton, this team would work like a beauty. Jolton does continuous damage every time he's hit. This boss would evaporate. I would love to see it get under a minute, but this is the best I have for now. There's not much else I can do other than pray every time I get a light and dark scroll.